Hello and welcome to WorldPool.com Video Productions. I'm Sean Putnam here with my good friend Troy Frank, and we're going to be commentating a match today with Deuel and Niels Feijen from Holland. Let's get this show started.
Alrighty.
Hey, shoot some good stick there, sir.
This will be a really good match. We got a #1 player in the world, Deuel, and the #1 European player, Niels Feijen.
Niels has been playing real good this year.
Yeah.
Well, his game has jumped a lot. Yeah.
He has really good fundamentals.
Corey's won the lag here. What do you think, Troy? Is going to hit the head ball or the second ball back?
Well, breaking from there, he's got to be hitting the second ball. He would never hit the head ball, I don't think, from that angle.
Well, he got good movement on the 8-ball.
Yeah, he could have made that, huh? What's your favorite 8-ball break?
I break from the second ball back and hit them fairly hard. Not too hard to jump the cue ball off the table, but hard enough to get a lot of movement. If you hit them too soft, you get the balls bunched up together. So you do have to hit them hard enough to get the ball spread out.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a really good, solid 8-ball break for sure.
How you like to hit them, Troy? Head on or second?
I used to like the second ball break, but I find it kind of easy on a bar box to make balls on the break. So I like to hit them head on because they seem to open up. I like to have easy outs. I used to didn't mind making a hard out.
This is going to be a pretty tough out for Corey if he gets out.
Yeah,
there's a lot of balls tied up down there that he has to really play good pinpoint positions for.
This is the key shot right here.
Looks like he went past position. I think he wanted to get on that 7-ball straight in.
Yeah, I think he did. But maybe he can just draw back a little bit, shoot the 7 next, shoot the 5 on the side.
5 on the side, you like?
Yeah. Now, if that one might go past the 13, then he wouldn't hardly have to ever touch a ball the whole out.
Well, from here, it looks like that one doesn't pass, but it's easier when you're down there on the floor playing to see it.
So you can kind of see right there. Yeah.
The one does go past the 13.
I'm sure that's what he's going to play for now.
You like the 7-ball here, just rolling forward for the 3?
Yeah.
And coming back up for the 2?
Yeah, because that 3 blocks the 1, actually. So to get that out before you shoot the 1.
Saves from playing a combo?
Yep. Now you don't have to worry about where the balls are going.
What is ideal here for shape? Just straight in the 2-ball?
I think playing shape on the 1 ideally would be the best, because then the 2 would get you up for the 8.
Okay.
And the 2 goes in the corner and the side, but you don't want to risk getting hooked either. See, it would be kind of hard to get hooked because you could always shoot the 2 as your bailout ball.
You shoot this 2 and stop it soft, or you do bump into the balls?
Well, depending on how much angle he has, I would, if you could shoot and not bump anything, that's probably the best way to go, but I don't know if he's got that. That's what all great 8-ball players have in common. They try not to bump balls too much. And you can see in this out, Corey, that was the only ball he really bumped. And
he was just using it as like a buffer to stop the cue ball.
Yeah.
For perfect position.
And look how good this is. Got perfect shape on the 8. That was an excellent out.
With that 1 where you just hit a lot of low and soft and drag it?
Yeah, probably a little low left, because you don't want the cue ball to float toward the 8-ball. You want it to stay away from the ball. So you use the left to pull you away.
You don't have to get straight on an 8-ball. You just want to be in the vicinity of being able to make the 8 in the side. You don't have to worry about getting perfectly straight in.
Yeah, you could be within a 2-foot radius and still be fine.
Well, Corey takes a 1-0 lead over Niels. And Niels is playing perfect. Hasn't shot yet.
Yeah. 16.7 miles per hour. That's a good speed to hit that.
Yeah, that's a pretty good speed for a bar table for second ball back.
Yeah. That's a strong statement, Sean, that you said you like to use the second ball break, the 8-ball break on playing 8-ball, because your break's really powerful.
Yeah.
So when you say that, it has to be a good solid break, otherwise you would never even worry about it.
Yeah.
I know you like to break in 9-ball a lot. Well, you break from the corner a lot, but you smash them from there.
Yeah, I feel that second ball back, it gives you actually a chance to win, a calculated chance to win with the 8-ball on the break, because the 8-ball, gets kicked into the side on that break, whereas from the head break, you're just trying to make a ball to run out.
Right.
Actually, with the side break, with the second ball back, you know, you have a bigger chance of making the 8 in the side right off the break and winning the game without having to go through running all the balls.
So you're trying to cheat, is what you're saying?
No, just trying to win the game early.
So here,
I don't play 8-ball good enough to have to run all them balls all the time.
these people watching this, pay attention to his patterns. Corey has excellent 8-ball patterns, and they're always. He did 2 bumps in this rack, but they were real fine bumps, and they were real calculated to where he knew right where pretty much the balls were going to go, and he didn't hit them hard and just try to get lucky.
He didn't hope for position. Yeah,
Exactly. He knew what he was doing, and then how he works down table with all the balls, and then he works back up table. And there's always that one ball that gets you back up table, like this last ball he's going to shoot here before the 12. But that was a really solid pattern we run here.
No skis straight in. Do you draw back for the 8 in the side, or you play it in the corner?
I like forcing it out for the 8 in the corner. You hit that perfect. But that takes the 2 balls out of the play where you could get hooked. If there's any chance you can get the cue ball out in the open and give yourself that wide open chance on the 8, that's the better shot.
A lot of players think that when you're straight in on a bar table, that the cue ball can't go anywhere. You can cheat the pockets on bar tables and create new angles to where there's no problem.
Yep.
I mean, getting position's easy on a bar table because you're allowed to cheat the pocket so much.
And
you're allowed to play it off the rail.
You hit a nice smooth stroke like Corey hit that last ball before the 8.
Yeah.
And that's guaranteed to go in.
Actually, the English is actually throwing the ball into the hole.
Yep.
The English is creating a new angle.
And Corey hit the break pretty good again.
A little softer this time, 15.5.
Yeah.
Last one was 16.7.
Wonder if he may have intentionally did that. I don't know. Probably not. But
A little bit more speed. The last 2 breaks with more speed, he got the 8-ball running up table.
yeah.
He dropped it down to about 15 mile an hour, and the 8-ball stayed there down at the bottom of the table. But then again, you never know. The balls may be racked a little bit funny. There are gaps in the balls.
Right.
May not have let that 8-ball move.
Yeah, they change every game.
He likes the low balls here.
No stripes, there's a couple tied up on the side rail. With solids, there's nothing really tied up. You can get to every ball with solids. That's pretty much, it's definitely what you look for in choosing your pattern.
Well, score is 2-0 Corey over Niels. It's actually possible he could run 9 racks and out in this race of 9.
Yeah, I've seen him do it. Seen him run a lot of racks.
Would that be a shame for the fans not to even get to see Niels play as good as Niels plays?
Oh yeah,
But then again, you'd see history with
Corey
running 9 racks on the bar table and actually being on tape.
Yeah, that would be sweet.
People hear about big runs like that, but very few players see it.
Yeah.
If they actually have something
To
like
catch
that
it
on
on
tape,
tape would be awesome.
Those are great selling tapes too. Everybody buys them. To watch somebody play perfect.
This he has to play a little bit tight position here for the 6. I'm sure he's going to jack up and like stun the.
Well, he's going to be over angled a little bit here. He has to. Cubo's going to be going away towards the 12 ball there.
He's going to
Pull
pull
it back.
Gets it real soft, but he gets the English to work still. That's like perfect. As good as you can hit it. Oh, this
I
is
don't know
a
what he
little
was
funny.
thinking here. I thought he was going to play the 8 in the side, almost by stopping it, but that 15 looks like it's blocking any type of way of getting straight in on the 8 for the corner.
Well, you know, if you draw it and you overdraw it past the 15, you'd still have a shot on the 8 in the corner.
Oh, he ran into the 15.
You run into the 15.
He used the 15 to play shape off the 6 ball.
And that just shows you, you know, Corey's accuracy and his control.
That's why he's going to be playing the 8.
Yeah.
Well,
But
Corey takes a 3-0 lead.
so far, they both played perfect.
Yep.
Corey's up 3-0.
Corey's shooting 1,000, and
So
Niels is shooting 1,000 or not. If he
I don't
hasn't
know
hit
what
the
you
ball
call
yet.
it.
How do you
Call
call
that
it?
1,000 or 0? I don't know. 16.6.
A little bit harder. Actually, 1 full mile per hour harder. Then again, the 8 ball didn't move again. So
Oh, yeah.
it's got to be a
how
different
they
gap in the
rack.
rack. Yeah. Now he's got that 5-ball on the side rail. He has to break up now, or it could be problems for him later.
Yeah, it didn't break up very good either. See, it could still be tough here.
That's one of the keys of professionals when we play. We have to break the balls out immediately to give ourselves a chance to look for the right pattern to run out.
Yeah.
If you don't break the ball out earlier, you're actually not playing a pattern to run out, but playing a pattern for a breakout and hoping you get a good shot off the breakout.
Yeah, hope you get lucky.
Yeah.
The earlier you break the balls out, the less you're leaving it up to luck to decide whether you're going to run out.
It's a different mentality when you have a ball to break out.
Yep.
If the balls are all wide open, you're playing to win the game.
Like Corey, he just got on maybe his only chance to break this ball out, but he did it as early as possible. And he's got a good
He played
angle.
shape for the breakout
Yeah.
instead of trying to play shape just to run out.
Yeah,
They broke him out perfect too and misses the ball.
Boy, if he makes that, he's probably going to run out.
That's an uncommon miss by Corey.
Yeah, he must have just took it for granted.
Yeah. Which you can do on a bar table. The pockets are big on bar tables. You can just think that you're invincible on a bar table and that whatever you shoot at, you're going to make.
He stopped aiming.
You still have to aim it right at the hole.
That's probably the biggest reason why a pro would miss on a bar box is they just take it for granted. All right, see what Niels does on his first turn at the table. Being down 3-0.
You know, 13 doesn't pass the 5, so that's going to be a problem for him unless he plays short shape underneath the 13 and play it in the corner past the 7.
Yeah, I think that's definitely the shot to do, especially right here. You could do it right now and you'd be out. You tried to break that out.
I don't know if I'd try to break that out.
Yeah, I don't think that was necessarily the right shot. But
he's in a little bit of a spot here. He's jacked up in the hole.
But even though that may not be the right shot, he did it first shot, you know? He didn't wait for us. He made up his mind he's going to get it out there the first try he gets. So now he's jacked up. Nobody likes jacked up out of the pocket.
No.
Except maybe Earl.
Because no matter what, when you're jacked up this, you're bouncing the cue ball.
Yeah.
The cue ball is going to be skipping on the clock. You can't keep it down and smooth running to the ball.
And your position play could be hindered a lot because you can only do so much English on the ball.
And what if you accidentally skip the ball and it makes contact with the 9-ball while the cue ball's a little bit in the air, just a hand in the air?
Yeah,
it actually
might
changes the
overcut
contact
it.
point.
Yeah.
Niels is good at these shots, so he should have no problem.
See, he hit it real smooth. That was a good shot. Because the key to these tough shots is being so smooth, you know, not being jerky.
Yeah. These side pockets on these tables don't look like they're that big, as a lot of the bar tables we play on.
Yeah.
They look like they're a little bit tighter. And what do you do here, Troy? You obviously can't play it down the corner because you have no chance of making 13 anyway.
Right.
So you have to play it inside. But do you go in hard and break it out? Do you go in soft and try to play the 13 up in the corner?
I like to cinch balls and like try to, you know, not do too much ball bumping and stuff because, you know.
You never know what's going to happen.
Exactly.
Bump the ball.
I think I might cinch it and go down and maybe play the 13 off the 2 in the side. Because that would make the pocket big.
That's a shot. Oh, he
comes
elected
with
the
the
bump.
breakout. But he hit it good, you know, and he had a good speed on it. And even then, it's up in the air on what to do there. I mean, you could do a number of things.
On a 9-footer, I'd probably break that out.
Yeah.
On a bar table, I'm playing behind it.
Yeah.
Because you had the option. You can go straight to the corner, pass the 7-ball, cheat the pocket, and slide it off the rail. Or you can play it off the 2 or in the side. Then it's just a tap out.
Yeah. Now he's still funny. This is no bargain.
He still has to work the cue ball a little bit. He has
What would you do here? So
traffic.
it's kind of funny. Both angles are like toward
Here
the
I might
smash.
hit a lot of low left and just try to pull it and hold it and hope I come back out for a good position on the 8-ball. The 8 pretty much goes anywhere. Just drag it over.
He
was so worried about
scratching.
it and holding the cue ball and where it was going to end up. But again, he either undercut it and tried to throw it in.
That was a really rare angle too, to where it was just in that funny spot. And considering that you had to play shape on the 8, it made it 10
blind
times
cuts
harder.
aren't fun on any table.
No.
Blind cuts are where you're shooting away from the pocket. instead of angling towards the pocket.
Yeah.
You have to back cut the ball. A lot of times the contact point is out there where you can't see it. It's actually a blind cut. And even pros have problems with that shot. That's why we practice them so much, because it does come up.
See here again, Corey went down. He's going to take out the 2 balls that are close to the short rail and then shoot the ball that's above the 8, because now position on the 8 is going to be dead easy. He doesn't have to cross over. Exactly. So even on a wide open table, your pattern is very important because it makes things much simpler. If you take a bad pattern, you can really make an easy out look super tough. Even if you get out, it's not really the way to do it. And this way, Corey had no chance of scratching, no chance of missing. Everything was like shoot, stop. You didn't have to cross over the 8 and come up short maybe or whatever.
Well, Corey takes a 4-0 lead.
He's coming with the 8-ball break again.
See how fast he hits this one. A little slower that time.
Yeah. Huh?
16-5. It looked like he just put a smooth stroke and hit it slow. And
sure did. He made the ball again, huh?
What do you like here? How solid or stripes?
I'm thinking solids, because you can use the 1 to get to the 3.
Break it out.
But with stripes, there's no ball you can really use to get it.
So when you're choosing, sometimes even though you made a stripe on a break or 2 stripes on a break, you may want to take solids because it's easier to break the ball out. That's the trouble.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Matter of fact, you might shoot the 7 now and go into the 3. And if you get the 3 out now, now everything's wide open. And you can't really get hooked by doing that.
You couldn't get tied up here?
I don't see too many problems if you hit the 9 first.
So now he ties the 5-ball up.
Jeez, that's so But it was, I think it was the right shot. He certainly didn't mean to bump the 9. He was trying to bump the 3. If he bumps the 3 out, he might shoot the 3-1 combo here.
It's nice having you commentate with me because you're revered as one of the best 8-ball players in the world. And it's nice to know exactly what you would do in these situations compared to maybe the best 9-ball player in the world, Corey Deuel.
Well, Corey and I run together, played a lot of 8-ball, so I don't know for a fact, but we probably think of at least a little bit pattern-wise alike.
You guys ever hustle in bars together? Like do little skits and stuff and have fun with it?
Nah, not really, you know, maybe a little. Yeah, we used to run around pool rooms and play 8-ball for, get people to play us 8-ball. And we had a good time doing it.
Usually happens when you go on golf trips and stuff. Huh?
Yeah.
He shouldn't have a problem getting out here except for this.
The 3 balls funny. I'm sure he's going to play the combo and then try to get on the 3. Maybe break the 3 out.
You can break the 3 out now? Or?
Yeah. As he's playing the combo. Otherwise, I don't see a
I'm worried about after he makes his combo, he ties a 4 up underneath that stripe ball.
Yeah, he might do that too.
He might be trying to line it up perfectly straight in now, so he doesn't actually overcut it a little bit.
Right.
And then tie that ball up.
I think if he hits it hard enough too, it might come out even if he hit it off center. Which would break the 3 up easier. Well,
he's on the 50-yard line with 3 balls.
You know, precise Corey, he tries to hit everything so precise. Like he hit that 4 into the 6 a little bit thick to keep the 4 from doing what you said.
He's gonna kick this 3 in, it looks like.
Oh
my goodness.
Now it's like he can just bank this 4 in.
Yeah, there's gonna be 2 great shots in a row just to get out.
Yeah.
From, a lesser player wouldn't even have thought about kicking that ball in.
Right.
The accuracy you have to have on kicking that.
A lot of times too, I see people maybe trying to play safe. Trying to play safe from where Corey was.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, after you shoot all your balls in and then play safe, if I do that to you, you're going to beat me every game.
Yeah. I'm just going to play safe right back on you.
Yeah.
And there's more balls that I can hide behind.
Yeah, I can't outmove you from there. So, doing what Corey does, it's being very aggressive, but, he's giving himself a chance to win.
He's in a tough spot here with these balls down there. That 4 ball's tying everything up.
It is, but now the shot is shoot the 9 into the 4.
And stop it.
Yeah, or carry him off the 9 and make the 4 with the cue ball. He really has a huge advantage once Corey runs all those balls and doesn't get out. It was very fortunate that Corey won that last game to where he ran his balls off and Niels didn't get out.
And Niels was supposed to get out from there every time.
Yeah.
That was very uncommon.
So
Niels looks like he's trying to do what you were saying.
if he does the carom, he puts the cue ball right in the jaws. That's even a better safety.
Really good.
That's perfect.
He could have pitched that to the rail and not made it.
Well,
That would've been
again,
brutal.
it's bar box. You
Yeah.
got to figure that going.
Exactly.
But he hit it soft so that the
He
cue
didn't
ball.
want to tie the 9 up again either.
Right.
The 9 had to go for him once he gets the ball in hand to actually run out. He didn't want to have to shoot a breakout shot his first shot with ball in hand.
Right.
If he gets ball in hand.
Well, I doubt he'll get ball in hand.
Corey
but
kicks real well.
He kicks and jumps. He does everything.
He's got a small window here for the jump shot.
Yeah. Sean, you'd love this shot.
Yeah, I'd already be up in the air here.
Yeah.
This
Sean
shot,
made this already.
I'd have jumped it, drew it back. 8 ball been a little tough, but
Corey's stalling. This is Sean's favorite shot. He's one of the best in the world.
he needs to tag me in.
Yeah. He's seen him do it. Hit every kind of jump shot there is, I think.
And once you get left something like this, it's just a do or die. You just go for it.
Yeah,
'Cause
for
it's
sure.
a bar table. Your opponent's gonna run out if you even miss the ball.
Plus, if you can steal a game by jumping this in and
Oh,
getting
yeah.
out.
He actually back cut it a little bit.
Yeah.
It's like he was playing shape and come around 3 rails and shape on the 8.
That's what it looked like. He was trying to get
If he'd have
position.
played it in the other corner, there was no chance of getting shape. He just,
Right.
even if he makes it, it's a wasted shot.
But you got to feel like as long as you could see the ball on the bar box, it'll give you at least a chance.
Now, what do you like here? What's your pattern?
Uh,
With the wide open tables.
well, you still may have to do something funny because there's 3 balls on the rail. I don't think that 9 ball goes. If it does, you could shoot the 14, then the 9.
Yeah, it goes, but you can't foul because you're going to be hitting one of your balls.
Yeah. That would be worth doing, actually.
Okay, good.
Or if he gets on the 9 here, that's real sweet.
Yeah, he got himself close enough to here where
He can spin back, maybe shoot the 14 up in the opposite corner. I think it goes because it's a bar box. You can use left English and kind of twist it in. See what he does. Low left, he's twisting it in for sure. He's rolling it. That's a good shot.
13 in the corner, yeah.
That's real sweet.
He
'cause
got that
13,
ball off the rail.
Yep, and the 13 wasn't in a dead easy spot because if you got on it, you could run into the 2 with the cue ball. But now he's perfect on the 13 to roll up. That was a good shot. Man.
Okay, good.
Now you just shoot and stop and take your 2 rails and come up.
Yeah,
right?
that's what I do. Don't try to get fancy.
Yeah, and again, he could pull it off the rail like he did because
Again,
it's a bar box.
table. You don't have to worry about it. That's one nice thing about playing bar tables. You don't have to get pinpoint position.
Yeah,
Pockets are big enough to
you really feel confident in
Oh,
shooting
yeah.
a quote tough shot.
professionals on the bar table should never ever miss a ball. Really.
Nope, here goes Niels, got one.
He's on the board finally. He probably sitting in his chair thinking he had no chance of getting on the board.
See,
He
hit
broke
him
your
hard.
break, yeah.
Yeah, he did my break. Did he come up dry?
23 mile per hour. Maybe the hard break isn't working on this table.
Maybe not. I'm curious to see what I did. I don't know what I did.
I can't remember either. Since I was sitting there watching.
What do you do? Is Corey up?
I know I hit him second ball back when I played in my matches.
Yeah, the break seemed to be working pretty good. And Corey's back at the table.
That's one nice thing about having one table playing the King of the Hill with the round robin format that we're playing. You get to actually watch the matches playing to see what's happening and
Yep.
what break's working.
Yeah, it's definitely an advantage.
There's another rule uncommon miss. Corey
Wow.
just rushed it. He's not supposed to miss that ball.
No, heck no. That's like a hanger for him.
He makes that, he wins the game.
Yeah.
Everything's sitting out in the open.
Yep. So that means Niels should
Now
run
it's
out.
open, yeah. Niels can take stripes or solid, can he?
Yeah, open table.
Oh, Niels definitely taking the stripes here, you think?
Yeah.
I don't see any solids that are...
Yeah,
The pattern
solids.
set up for stripes right here. That's should be a tap out for him.
Yeah, because solids, the 6 and 5 are a little bit funny. The 3 is in kind of a funky spot.
You're gonna take the 13 down to the 9 or 13 and try to make the 14?
I like to try to go 13, 14. It opens up those balls nice. Or if you can go 13 and then hit another ball and come back over.
What about the 13, 9 and the combo?
Or roll up or shoot the ball on the side. Was that 11?
Yeah.
That would be a good shot too.
Yeah, side pocket here. That really opens it up.
Yeah, that would be awesome. Then you can work back up table after that.
Yeah, I like your theory of working down table to up table.
Yeah, that really works. It was definitely the way to go. He outdrew himself for the 14. I'm sure that's what he was playing position for. And now he's going back for the 14, which tells me he definitely was trying to get to the 14 on the other shot.
Because he took away a position ball from up table
Yeah.
that he could have used to run out later.
Yep. And he took that
The
away.
9,
to
the
get
9
back
ball
down.
was a key ball to get on the rest of the rack. Instead, now he has to do a little bit more work.
Yep. See, now he got all these balls down on this end. He can come up and shoot the other balls. And if you could maybe, I can't see his angle, but if you could slide up by the side, the left side pocket, shoot the 10, and the other side, shoot the 15 and draw back a little bit, shoot the 12 straight up, and stop for the 8. It depends how good a position he gets here, but it looks like a good move. If he gets a little angle, he could actually roll up and shoot the 12 in the corner, then the 15, and then the 8. He's really studying that angle. He's sweating it.
Well, he's got to get pinpoint.
Yeah. Yeah,
He can't afford to go too far.
Yep. That's a pretty good shot.
He knew he was going to come close to that side pocket. So.
Yeah. I can't believe he went too far. As much as he killed that cue ball.
He actually did go too far. He wanted that ball on the side.
Yeah. See, now it can be real funny.
Sure can.
He could really knock it out from here because of that one little.
Now you got to
3
try to
inches
bump
out
the
of line.
4 ball coming off the rail to stop it.
Yep.
Hey, there we go again, bumping balls. Things can go wrong when you bump balls.
Mm-hmm.
You can get tied up. If he bumps on the right side, he either has a 12 in the corner or a ball on the side. So really, he's in a good spot here.
I wonder if he can't just bump and draw into the 6 ball, shoot the 12 on the side. Ooh.
They
See?
rolled back on it.
There we go.
It was
about bumping again.
getting ready to come off of it.
Yep.
It rolled back.
See, that's what we're talking about. That bumping is just brutal.
Even though Niels is one of the top players in the world, that's a classic amateur mistake. We see people out here when we play leagues with players. But
Yeah.
that's a classic mistake we see that we try to help our friends get away from.
Mm-hmm. Because like you said, man, if you can see the ball on a bar table, you're supposed to make it.
Exactly.
As long as you got a pocket,
And from here, he's a dead loser unless he gets lucky.
Yeah. Yeah.
Corey's gonna run out when he gets to this tape.
Yeah, Corey is huge.
And that's your
advantage.
mentality when you're kicking.
Yeah.
So you're kicking with all the confidence to make it, go for it.
Yep, 100%.
You're not. There is no safety. There is no.
Yeah, there's no leaving the cue
Yeah.
ball and end rail and
Yeah.
hoping he misses.
Exactly.
And all that. He's all in here.
It has to just hope he kicks the 12 ball in and bumps the 2 out of the way.
Yep. Yeah,
And
and
again,
not
now
only,
he has to watch. He's going to jump it off the rail here. See?
Yep.
He jumps it off the rail over the balls
Yeah.
because it's actually riding up the rail with the high cue.
Yep. Jacking up on with high English, and you didn't have much choice. He would have had to hit it at that perfect speed where it maybe bounced a little bit, but not too
He
bad.
would have actually had to jack up more and hit it more center ball
Yeah.
instead of hitting it on top and rolling it. He'd have
Yeah,
he'd have had to try to slide it to the rail or almost draw it to the rail and come back off. But here, Corey's just going to tap these out. And
So he's going to use the Probably 4, 1, 3, 7, 5. Use a
What
5.
ball is going to be for the 5 ball? The 5 ball? Or the 8
Yeah,
ball?
for the 8. Yeah.
So he's still working one side of the table down to the bottom,
Yep.
but he's keeping his position ball for the 8 up there for his last ball. He already worked his pattern from the 5 back.
He's going to use a 3 to get on the 5 perfectly.
So right now he wants to get in position on a 3 to work straight in, stop shot in a 3, stop shot in a 5, then he has the 8 straight.
Yep. And he's going to draw back. He somehow got a little bit out of line of where he wanted to be.
He has to pull it over to the right just a hair.
But you know, that's a good sign of a good pattern is when you can still get it a little bit out of line and it's no big deal.
Yeah.
Then you did play a good pattern. That's what a good pattern is all about. Not if you play a bad pattern, you get 1 inch out of line, all of a sudden the whole pattern's ruined, and there's no way of getting around it. Well, that's a bad pattern probably. Because there's always different ways to do things.
The only times you have patterns like that when balls are real tied up, real close together, where you absolutely have to be 1 inch in a perfect position.
It doesn't happen too often. Sometimes.
There's Aaron Zetley with the radar gun back there. He's going to be clocking this break like he has all the other ones, but we actually get to see him. 16.9.
He's right around the same consistency, close to within a mile per hour. That break's working good. He made a ball like every time.
I may have to try that break.
Patterns are a little bit funny. See, look at you got to take stripes here just because you can get to the balls down there. With solids, there's 2 balls that are really tied up. You can't even get to. See, watch Corey. He'll take this. He'll probably bump these right now. He'll do it early. No, he even did something better. He tried not to bump anything.
Yeah. Even if something happened, Corey makes a mistake, those balls are still tied up.
Yeah.
There's still a problem for Niels. He has to break them out. You don't want to break the balls out for your opponent, if possible.
Yeah, if at all possible. And the way he did this too, he's never even bumped the ball.
No.
And there's nothing sweeter than running the rack and never having to really bump balls. You don't have to keep changing.
And he's got the straight in combo from the 9-10.
Yep, it looks like he could shoot the 15 to get on it right now.
All he's got to do is control the 9 after he makes the combo. So he has to be pretty much straight into the combo. You don't have to work the cue ball a little bit.
Yeah.
It makes the combo a little harder.
Because you could push the 9, even if you push it to the rail, you can draw back for your next shot as well, or whatever. See, he's got the combo to where the 9, instead of going into the object balls, will go actually toward.
He's probably going to bump into that 15 on the side rail to play shape for the 9.
Yeah.
It's a good soft.
Wow, I missed that. Well.
Surprised you missed that ball in the first
Mine too. I was thinking that I was kind of thinking what you said. Go 2 rails and bump the 15, play shape on the 9. If you bump the 15 a little bit, it just rolls up and you get straight in on it.
That's a situation where you're allowed to bump the ball because you're hitting it behind it.
Yeah.
You can't get tied up on top of it. You're going in at a certain speed where it's going to hit it out. You can't tie yourself up.
You're not hitting it too hard too, to where you're blowing it all the way up the table. You're just barely touching it.
And it gives you your perfect angle.
Yep.
Once you hit it, you're on your angle.
Yeah, I'm really shocked.
There is certain situations where you can bump balls, but it's a judgment call.
Yeah.
And you're going to see what's wrong with your game with bumping balls and see, well, if I bump this ball, it's going to create a problem. Then down a few years later, you're going to find out what ball you are allowed to bump and the ones you can't. Now Niels should have no problem with this. He'll probably run the 7 in right with that 10 ball.
No, and you know he can shoot the 5, the 3 in the right corner, play shape on the 7 up table. So if you shoot the 3 here, now if you got a little better angle, well, you might be doing what you said. I'd be looking to shoot the 3 and then play shape on the 7 up in the corner. But if you got a little better angle on it, he would never have to bump the 1. The 1 might go down table here. What you said. It was a good shot.
Real good shot.
You have to hit that ball real pure, otherwise it deflects.
It has to be angling into the pocket, not away from the pocket.
Yeah.
He could have easily stunned that ball and stopped the 7 right there. But hitting it slow enough, you're actually going to keep some power in that 7 ball, and it actually continues to roll forward even if after it makes contact.
Yeah.
It doesn't just stun right there because
You have to hit it hard, it deflects, it bounces off the ball. And if you hit it soft, it rolls through the object ball.
exactly. It's a good lesson for a lot of these young players out here.
Yeah.
Like,
And that'll keep you from like
comes
on
up a lot.
even like on scratch shots that look like a scratch shot. Well, if you hit it soft, you roll out of the scratch. You won't even scratch.
Yeah.
If you hit it hard, you might go right into the pocket. Or vice versa. If you hit it hard, you might bounce off and avoid the scratch.
Now he's jacked up. Where is he going to play the 8 next?
And he's just going to go 2 rails and shoot the 8 in the side. That was a pretty good out.
Yeah.
And he's supposed to get out from there, but he still made a pretty good out.
7 ball cue ball.
Yeah, it was huge.
I did like your idea then. Even after I said my idea of rolling down and not bumping nothing,
Yeah.
the 7 went back up top in the corner so easily.
Yeah, on the bar box, that's easy.
He's gonna hit the head ball again. Boy, he fly a ball off the table.
Oh, he almost did. He almost flew the cue ball. But he kept it on, 23.4, that's pretty hard.
Yeah, that is a hard break.
And
That's hard for 9 ball. Some
yeah,
of these players, that's about their 9 ball break. Then you got 2 more feet shorter distance that you're actually sending the cue ball to. From a 9-foot table to
Yeah.
a 7-foot table.
you can lose miles per hour off that.
Exactly.
I guess, what's the hardest break recorded?
Oh boy, I know kid Big Sammy from PA. I heard he broke around 41 mile per hour, which I couldn't believe until I saw it.
That's unbelievable. For you guys at home, I think Bustamante is at right around 32.
Yeah.
And that's just smash.
That's like one of the hardest.
Yeah, that's one of the hardest. So if you ever catch anybody that says they break 50 miles per hour, they're lying.
Yeah, exactly. Or over 40.
Yeah.
There's like a
Anyway.
couple people in the country that can break over 40.
Yeah, if that.
And if they say they control the break at that speed, they're liars.
Yeah, no doubt.
Believe it. Because at 30, I can't control it, and I
Yep.
break hard.
Yep,
My
so I break very
I
hard.
break around 27 mile per hour, and that's a killer break.
Yeah, that's smashing them.
And Charlie Williams breaks around 30, and
Yeah.
he has a huge break. Doesn't control the cue ball as well as a 27 mile an hour breaker 25, but getting that little bit more power may actually get a ball to fall where it hangs.
Yeah. It definitely can help under certain circumstances.
If you're losing your cue ball, I don't recommend breaking hard. I recommend breaking a little bit softer until you can control the cue ball, then work your power up to breaking hard.
What's he doing here, Sean?
No, Niels takes the solids, and he should have no problem at all running this rack out.
Yeah, it looks good. The
Shoots
7 goes
1.
by the 5. He's dead out here.
You shoot the 1 to the 7, pull it back off that strike ball a little bit, play the 5, and then the 3/8.
Yep. That'd be perfect. Draw right into that 14. So what that is.
Yeah, pretty sure.
You might shoot the 6 then. Yeah,
Hey, he opened up the window. He actually did that real well.
yeah, 5. I still like 5, 3, 6.
5, 3,
8.
6, 8, yeah. Because he can just tap a 3 and play the 6 up in the corner, and then he just stop shotting the 8 ball.
But yeah, the 6 goes up in this top left corner
Yeah.
toward the bottom of the TV screen.
Any other pattern, he has to work a little too hard.
Yeah, this is definitely the way to go. He's got perfect shape on this.
Best patterns are where you don't have to move the cue ball that much. You just roll the ball instead of having to play 2 rails or
Yep.
up table, down table.
He's definitely got good on this ball. He should definitely be out.
And obviously, the least amount you work the cue ball, you get less chance of scratching or less chance of tying something up. See, I don't agree with the 6 ball if he's going to shoot this.
Well, maybe you can't see the 3. I thought the 3 would be perfect.
Still a good shot, but
Yeah,
like we said, I mean,
I
your
still
ideal
think-
run out, I think, was a 3 to the 6 to the 8.
that's what I think, because he could have got such good position too. But again, he played a good enough pattern
Yeah.
to where he had options. So he's not always stymied just because one ball is not dead
Yeah,
perfect.
a lot of times there is no perfect right way to run a rack. It's the player has the option of obviously,
Doing
on
what they're
his ability.
comfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
His ability dictates what he's going to do.
Absolutely.
If he's comfortable with a certain shot, he's going to play a different pattern.
Yep.
That's why a lot of commentators sometimes are wrong about the shots, because they're going off what pattern they would do,
Exactly.
not the pattern that the player at the table would do.
There,
We try to guess real good, but
Yeah. You hit him hard straight from the front. But I don't think he made a ball.
that's twice now he hasn't made a ball.
Yeah, that's brutal. If you're not making balls on that, in this,
Yeah,
you're getting
you're
tortured.
going to come up short. You're going to be in the one-loss column.
You gotta hope Corey misses that combo every game.
Oh,
Otherwise,
yeah.
you're gonna lose it.
That ain't going to happen.
No,
We've played with Corey enough to know that,
he doesn't miss too much.
especially combos, he loves them trick shots like that.
Oh yeah,
The real fancy shots,
Yeah.
just
he loves shooting.
that's the only
them.
time he has fun.
Yeah,
He gets down and he's so serious about winning and playing pool that when the combos comes up, he almost enjoys them.
he likes shooting them in to rub it in. You know, like
Exactly.
yeah, you can't do that.
Uh-huh.
Only I can do that.
It's almost like a slap in the face sometimes, some of the shots he takes.
Yeah. Like you said, he enjoys that.
Mm-hmm.
I think he gets bored from just shooting normal balls in.
Sometimes that's why he misses too, because he does get bored.
Yeah. That might be his only fault.
Yeah.
Thank God he has that.
Yeah, really. Or we'd all be in
Brutal.
trouble.
Yeah.
Phew. Who knows how long this kid can stay on top. How old's Corey now?
He's 25.
25? Niels is...
20. He's right around there too.
Is he?
Yeah.
Does Niels just play pool, or do you do something
He,
else in
he
Holland?
also DJs over in Holland. Yeah.
He's a DJ, huh?
Yeah. Wow.
This is not like Corey at all to do this.
Really?
I mean, if this was a 9-footer, I mean,
Yeah, he would
you
never
wouldn't
miss
see
a
him
ball.
missing these balls ever.
Yeah.
Just shows you taking for granted with these bar tables.
This is a rare moment.
Yeah, you
People
still have
at
to
home.
aim the ball.
He ain't never gonna miss these that much.
Yeah, you're seeing, you just saw 3 or 4 shots that you never ever expect Corey to miss.
Well,
He's actually giving Niels a chance, and Niels hasn't made a ball in a break twice, which
Yeah.
is going to crush him. Opening up with a 3-pack didn't really help either.
yeah.
You're always playing from being behind and down, and a different mental game is from being up or being down.
Yeah, you've done that to me a few times.
Yeah, vice versa.
It's hard to get.
We've been on both ends of that.
You get somebody up there and they run 3, 4, 5 racks on you, and now you feel
yeah.
like, well,
You get depressed. You're sitting
Yeah.
in your chair and you're depressed because you feel like you just spotted a guy that plays just as good as you. That many
Yeah.
games on the wire.
Yep.
And you know that if you're gambling, you can never win with that unless
Yeah.
you come back and run the set out on them.
you have to make a really great comeback. And when someone does that, they're not going to play bad the rest of the
Oh,
set.
no.
They're going to do that, and then
Yeah.
they'll put it on you next time they
You
get to
gotta
the
find
set.
a way to change momentum.
Yeah. Wow.
What in the world is going on with these mistakes like this?
I can't believe that Niels missed that.
Niels got to be kicking himself right now. There's just no way he misses that ball.
You know, that's one thing about golf that I like is, you know, if you and I are out playing golf like we do time to time, you could birdie 10 holes in a row, you know, if you do, and I still get a chance to birdie 10 holes
Exactly.
in a row. I don't have to sit down and watch you. I mean, you at least get chances. And pool could be brutal.
Yeah, and in golf, no matter what, you can tie the person. If you both play perfect,
Yeah.
you both tie.
Yeah.
In pool, if one person plays perfect, the other guy never gets to shoot. He never has a chance to win.
Never even a prayer.
How many times has that coin toss been the most critical part of the match?
Yeah.
I mean,
Against you and me.
Oh, boy.
When we played each other a few times, it's been
that's
brutal.
why I like lagging instead of the coin toss. The lagging brings a skill into the game.
Yeah, at
Coin
least a
toss is
little.
luck.
Before he comes with the combo. Well, good enough. It wasn't perfect, but it wasn't
Play
bad.
shape around. Cue ball's gonna end up right around where the 7 ball's at.
Yeah.
Just make sure you don't overhit the ball.
He played
made
that real
sure
tight
of it, yeah.
position to where even if he overhit it, he couldn't get hooked. That was a real good shot.
Sure was. Okay, Corey takes lead 6-3 over Niels Feijen in the race to 9.
And Niels is never out of it,
No.
no matter what, in this position. But that's the part you got to get out of your head. I'm down 6-3.
Yeah.
But you got to really remember that you're never out of it.
Nice ball.
Oh,
man.
All right, Niels is back to the table.
Now Niels got to be telling himself, this is where I make it count. This is what I run this rack out, and I'm just going to break and run the set out. This is what you're thinking when you're at the table.
Yep.
When you're down 3 games. That's what I'm thinking anyways.
I know Niels thinking that too. I know how he has a ton of heart, plays hard.
Man. Well, I've played him about 4 times now, and it's just a brutal battle every time.
Yep. I know. See, that was a good shot. He took the breakout right away, and he came into the balls to push him out toward the middle of the table.
He still has the option of other balls to shoot at.
Yeah. So now
it's like re-breaking sometimes.
Yeah.
That early in the stage of the game.
It's a good shot that early.
Now, if he would have slopped in a straight ball, it would have still been open. Right? Even if he makes that 5 ball.
It might have been. I can't remember specifically.
On an open table, if you do make a shot though, and you do make one of each, it still stays open, or is it the one you called?
I'm not sure how that rule goes.
A lot of different leagues and stuff.
Yeah, there's so many different rules. That was a good shot. Now he should be out.
All he's got to do is try to make this one ball either pass the straight ball, follow it in again like he did with that last 7 ball,
or come up behind it and shoot it in a different pocket towards a 6 or something.
But he's got to get a 6 out of there first. I don't know if I want to play the combo from the 1 to the 6. If you play shape from the 7 to the 1.
He's shooting it right now.
Yeah.
So that means there's plenty of pocket there if he's shooting this ball.
Yeah, the 10's frozen to the rail, so he has half a pocket.
Oh man.
Boy.
I thought he would hit.
He's really sick now.
I thought he would hit more left of that ball, and they'd both fall in together.
Yeah.
You know?
Or try to squeeze it through there.
Yeah.
You know, if you try to squeeze it through it, it still goes.
Yeah.
It takes them both down with it.
Yep.
But it goes. The pockets aren't tight enough to where it's going to jam them in the hole and freeze them up.
I think he tried to do that. Maybe he just hit it a little bit fat.
He might have. He plays so good, I don't think he'd have made that bad of a mental error.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Now Corey ties up a 7 ball. He can still make it, but
He's got some work to do.
you take a 7 now? Instead of having to get a perfect position on it? Like right now it's about perfect shape to make the 7.
Yeah, for sure. If it was
if he was solid.
that'd be great. Did Corey break the 8 out and scratch?
But for some reason, after Niels made that straight ball, I thought for sure Corey had solids. All I saw was Niels going away from the table and a stripe flowing. Well, I've done that when I was younger. The wrong ball.
Yeah, you ever do that with ball in hand?
Yeah.
You got ball in hand, you shoot the wrong ball.
In fact, I did it in the tournament.
Because you're like guaranteed to win the game, now you're guaranteed to lose it.
I did it up in Sandusky in a tournament.
Oh, no.
Yeah. My opponent shoot one of my balls in and give me ball in here. I turn around and shoot one of his balls in, not thinking that
He shot one of your balls in.
And just reversed it on me.
No, we'll go 6, 1, 7, 8. Because the 7's down there by the 8, so the position plays relatively easy. The 1's on the same side of the table, so getting on the 7 from the 1's relatively easy. You don't have to worry about getting hard. You could get straight in, and you could be fine. If you get too much angle, and be fine.
How many times has Corey missed that? Let Niels back in after Niels made a mistake.
That's unbelievable.
Corey's not capitalized on, I think, 3 racks.
Yeah.
The 3 racks that Niels won, I think Corey didn't capitalize on a mistake.
Yep.
So Niels isn't taking command of the games he's winning.
Yeah,
Corey's actually letting him
win those games. No, he didn't change spots on the break. Now I think at this point, when you think about it,
if I don't make a ball twice on a break, I'm going to a different spot, or I'm going to my opponent's spot on where he's making a break from.
right?
I'm not going to sit there and just commit suicide.
Yeah. He hit on the same speed. The only thing, maybe he is a little different English or something.
Maybe he doesn't know that break that well. Maybe he has no confidence in that second ball break.
That's possible.
Maybe he might not know how hard to hit it is. That's the thing about American bar table pool. When we play, we learn so much ins and outs. Niels is playing 8-ball from professional 8-ball he would play on a big table. he's taking a big table game to the bar table.
Right.
And it's a totally different game.
Absolutely.
I don't think Niels knows the bar table pool of the United States.
Right. Now this is a great
Corey's
shot.
big advantage.
This is very smart because he can use the 5 to get to the 1. If he shot the 5 ball there, it would have been a lot easier shot, but to get back to that 1 on this end rail, you wouldn't have a ball to get there. But see now, you shoot the 6, you shoot the 5, play shape on the 1.
The 5 breaks the 1 out.
Yeah. But you could actually play a controlled bump, so you know you're not getting hooked. When you're running into the 9, you're coming in at an angle to where you're pushing the 9 away, and the cue ball can do nothing but get in a good spot.
And you're using outside English, so even if the ball comes off the ball and off the rail, it's still going to be spinning away from the 1 ball.
Exactly, so you can't get
shape,
tidied up on the 1.
It's not going to reverse on him.
And he should be off the rail too, so it's
He's going to
easy.
probably pinch the cue ball on a 9 to the rail.
Yep, that's perfect.
He hit it good.
And you can't screw up speed. That was perfect.
He didn't get too close to the 1 ball. He gave himself some distance.
He goes 2 rails with that. That way the cue ball doesn't float under the 12 if it got out of control. It's coming at the 8. And he's off the rail also. Well, that was a good out.
Oh
He
boy.
did everything textbook there.
6-5, Neil, or Corey.
Yep. Uh-oh.
He lost the cue ball.
He sure did.
You can't do that like that.
Oh, man, that's brutal.
You feel like you just lost the game.
Yep.
Even though Corey has to do the work. I mean, you're giving up ball in hand off the break. It's
hard to do.
It's hard to do a 9 ball, let alone 8 ball. An 8 ball is an easier game than 9 ball.
Yep. Well, let's see, those balls are sitting a little funny. But if you take stripes, the only ball that's really tied up is the 9 ball that's on the 2. If you take solids, you got the 3, the 4's in a funny spot. The 1 and 5 are kind of funny.
The solid, you'd have to take the 3-4 right now.
Yeah,
you have to get 3 out of it right now. Your 3 goes down the corner and across the corner. Right now, he's assessing where to start from.
Well, let's see, we might be behind line off this. Is it?
I don't know if they're playing these rules or not.
I
I think they are.
It's behind line off the break.
Definitely behind the line.
But he's going to go ahead with stripes, and he's going to roll down, and he's going to break that 9 ball out as soon as possible. So he did it already.
Yeah, it goes in the corner.
Yeah. See, now he'll be able to play position to where he can shoot that 9 in the left corner, top of your screen.
And now he's all in. He's going to take the
the ball,
14 that's blocking all of the stripe balls.
which pretty much tells you he's confident he's going to run out, because otherwise he'd leave it there.
Now, if you're hustling, you need that there.
Yeah.
And you get this.
You miss him out 5, 6
Yeah.
times,
You just leave your opponent the problem of breaking them balls out.
unless he's hustling.
And then it reverses. Then it becomes fun.
Oh, yeah, it really becomes fun. What was that when we were down in Carolina?
Oh boy, that
I'm
was
going to
fun.
stay here until I win a game.
That's beautiful. You just love a guy that's going to do that.
Yeah.
Tells you he's not leaving the room until he wins the game.
That means make sure you beat him every game when they say that.
Now you come out of the stall. Now you're just going to kill the guy. Because he already told you he can't quit until he wins the game. So here comes a professional game instead of the hustle game.
Yep. So that was a very good pattern. See how Corey, he did that one little breakout, and then everything else was real fine touch to get around the table. And he never had to bump another ball. That's the kind of pattern.
I'm going to go out and limb. I like Corey from here.
Maybe
7-5 Corey. Now Corey's only 2 games away from winning the match.
Yep. And he makes a ball every time he breaks. So.
There goes the 8.
Ooh,
Oh, I
man.
knew he was going to try to make that.
Now what's he got? Looks like solids are pretty open.
He's kicking himself. He thought he made that
Like
ball.
he put a little extra mile per hour on that one too. And the solids look sweet here. If he took stripes, he'd be really hard pressed to get out.
Yeah.
And that's what we mean by taking the right. This is imperative that he took the right
There's no
balls.
breakout for the solids, but there is a breakout for the stripes.
Yeah. And vice versa. The solids, you don't have to.
Yeah,
You don't have to break nothing out. Everything goes.
7 in the corner, 5 in the sides, 6 in the corner.
think it'll come all the way back. I'm sure he might have to bump a ball here. I'm sure he did that because he didn't want
I'm
to.
surprised he did do that though.
As long as you don't have to bump nothing. Oh, he made.
You'd have played the 5 to 5.
Yeah, I like
Yeah,
Sean's idea.
there was no chance of screwing that up.
I'm not thinking what Corey's thinking.
He's
there.
having fun with it.
Yeah, I think that's
The
what
patterns he's taking, he's just seeing if he can do it.
And he can.
Well, Corey's on the hill, 8 to 5.
That wasn't textbook, but
But that
doesn't matter.
That just shows that's just
that's
the
how
best
great
player in
Corey
the world.
plays.
Yeah.
He just does things whatever he wants to do.
Listen to us on that rack.
Yeah.
You're not doing
Oh,
like
8 balls
that.
again. Oh. See, he bumped it up a little bit. Made it harder to.
Surprised he got kicked back to the other side.
Yeah,
Normally it goes to the side where
the opposite
almost
side
made
you're
it,
breaking
yeah.
from. So now what? Niels has got to take. Is it stripes?
Yeah, this is Niels' last stand right here.
Yeah.
This is just
Yeah,
you do or die.
You better get out. Solids don't look that bad if you can get the 2 to the 2 ball. You can shoot the 4 on the side, the 6.
Yeah, I like the
If you can
solids
get
a
on the
lot
2.
better. I just don't like that 9 ball being there like that.
If you can shoot the 4 inside, shoot the 1, and then the 2 in the side, that
Yep.
might really be good. Then you could shoot the 7 and then the 6. You got the 5 and 3 up here.
Yeah, that's the shot, the 4 ball. Yeah, like the 4, 1, 6, 2.
He's going with stripes. I don't think stripes are that bad though. I think in this case you can get out. But
He just tied that ball up.
yeah. It's,
Again, he bumped it.
I don't think if he tried to bump that. Do you think he tried to bump it?
I don't think he had a choice.
He played the carom shot? Well, then he should have definitely shot the 4 if he had no choice but to bump.
I don't like that 9 ball being there.
Yeah, that 9 ball's not in a good spot.
There is work. You have to clear a pocket for the 9. Then you have to get on the 9 with another shot. Solids, it was just a textbook pattern.
Yeah,
13
solids, you didn't have to
goes,
bump
I think.
anything. Okay, now it really goes. So if you can shoot the 12, the 14, and roll up, he's got a good shot to run
Yeah,
out
his
here.
pattern's there now with the 11 playing shape for the 9.
Yeah,
But he still has to be precise and pinpoint. If he comes up short in this ball, he absolutely has to go to the rail with this.
if he comes up short with this ball, his pattern is done.
Instead of playing shape straight on it and just rolling it, he should go to the rail and come off the rail
Yeah.
just a hair. It's easier to go to the rail with the speed than it is to just drift forward and get perfectly straight in.
Yeah, absolutely. And then if you were a little bit tight too, going to the rail, make sure you get at least far enough forward.
If you go to the rail and come short, you're straight in.
Oh, he hit
He
it
may not have had
perfect.
the angle. He hit that good though.
He hit it real good.
I thought he had the angle to go to the rail. He could have cheated the pocket with just a hair on that side.
Yeah,
I know that's what me and you would have done.
but the way he did it, he got straighter in on this
Yeah.
14, which actually makes it a little easier. He can roll up.
Easy. And now he's.
Oh, he might have to bump a ball.
He may have
After
to
all
take.
that.
He may have to take the 11 now.
I think I'd still shoot the
Play.
9. But you can't get shape off the 11 unless, well, if you could roll up above the 9. It's this ball down by the cue ball. I think that you could put that in. The 11. 13.
Can't see the straight ball that is by the cue ball.
Yeah, what's he looking at? He's looking to play the 9 off the 8.
I don't know if I do that. I don't like this at all. Too many things can go wrong. You can
Yeah, you can miss
hit
it.
it full.
Yeah.
You can hit the rail first and hang it.
You're looking at it close. Yeah, I don't know about that
I
yet.
don't like this at all.
I would rather
Jeez.
shoot one of the other 2 balls first.
You're gonna draw it back and
I mean, if it goes, it could be real good, but
it looks like it's easy, but boy,
oh, hit it
he
good.
almost He almost missed the whole ball. He just barely waved that 8 because the 8 barely moved.
I wonder if he almost had a full pocket there. But I can't imagine from that angle, though.
Yeah.
That
Again, he's right now where he's got a thin cut where he has to come up table.
Yeah, it's
It's
no
not that
bargain.
hard. It's not that hard of a shot, but he's stretching. He's jacked up over a ball.
Yep. He's down.
Your balance can't
8
be
to
perfect.
4 or 5
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah, being down 8 to 5, you're a little frazzled.
That was a good shot. He made a good out.
Yeah, it's a good out there.
It was a good comeback, but
It
that's
wasn't textbook, but he got the job done.
that's a prime example of if you get just a hair out of line, how bad it could hurt you.
Yeah.
You know, that's cue ball control
Changes
is
the
really
confidence
important.
level running out, too.
Yep. All right, he's going back to that break again. He made 2 3 balls the last time. See if he can do it again. He parks his rock good
Yeah.
from there. I think that's what he's most concerned with when he's breaking and parking that cue ball.
That last one he hit off center and jumped the cue ball off the table.
Yeah.
Hit that one a little slower. 22.3. He's been breaking around 23. That's 23, 24.
I think whatever he does here, that 8 and 6 are kind of in a funny spot. Maybe you play a carom off the 6.
You still got that 7 ball to deal with, the 7 and the 3.
Yeah, I don't like that either.
This is one of them racks where you have to almost re-break them. You have to find something that goes
Yeah,
to where you
absolutely.
re-break everything out and start all over again with your pattern.
You try a hard
Don't pick a
catch
pattern
out.
right now. You know?
Yeah.
If you choose a pattern from here, there really is no pattern to run out from here.
Or you could feel like maybe he draws a
You
cue
play
ball. Wow.
What a shot.
Wow, that was a real good shot.
Now the 2 goes off the 6.
Yeah, yeah.
Here
that's
you go, Jen.
Yeah. Then try to get shape right on the 7 ball, and you can shoot the 7 and bump that 3 up. Certainly he's going to play that carom right there. Even the camera thought so. You got to go where the camera goes.
Still don't like that 7-3 down there, though.
It's not easy,
Touchy angle.
but I'm telling you, if he's going to shoot it now.
He's going to be in trouble with that 6 ball later.
That's what I'm thinking. Dude, that's no bargain. Now what?
The 8 ball is not neutral.
Well, we'll see. See if he can get back on the 2 off the 6 carom shot.
He's stymied out.
Because so
Can we
many
see the
times,
5?
if you don't take that shot right away, it's so hard to get back to it. Yeah, you can make the 5 in the side. See and then here's the other problem occurs. If you get on the 2-6 carom, then your position on the 3, it might be really tough to get to that, but then you don't want to rely on the 6 coming out for your position either. You always want to play shape. When you play a carom like that, it's easier to play shape on another object ball, different than the one you're caroming off of.
Yeah.
That way there's no surprises. He knows what he has to do, that's for sure. Maybe if he got on the, somehow got on the
He
2 on the
wants to be
side.
straight on that 2-6, though.
Yeah.
If he has any kind of angle, it makes that making the 2 hit the 6 at the right angle. It makes it that much tougher.
Yep.
Maybe playing 3 now. What?
Oh, he's going for the breakout right then. If he just misses that side,
Wow, yeah,
he would have got the breakout. It wouldn't have been that bad of a
hard.
shot, you know what I mean?
No. Could have scratched though.
Well, yeah.
But then again, you're down 8 to 6.
But man, coming from that angle, it's so hard to miss that side pocket. If you miss the side, then on the high side,
Yeah.
your chance of bumping that 9 and not even breaking it out are too good. Then
Scratching off
if you
the
miss
9.
on the low side, yeah, you scratch off the 9, you miss
Or
on the other
scratch off
side.
the 6, yeah.
You could. Yeah,
I like your idea with the 2 off the 6.
Now he's going to have to save it for his last ball. That's going to be tough. And he's going to look maybe to play it, the 2 in the side and draw 1 off the rail and bump the 8 square. Yeah.
Yeah, that's brutal.
It is brutal.
I don't want to rely on this for my dough
But,
at all.
yeah, but if you have to do it, you have to do it. I don't know.
I think at the beginning of the game, with the 2 off the 6 and then drawing it back for the 7.
Yeah, it might have been.
If you were going to play the 7.
That's what I'm thinking. See, now if you get too straight in on
Well,
here.
he had to hit that so good just to even get in the window.
Right. You might be too straight, too. Shoot, man.
And then all you're left is pulling it back and playing the 6 bank straight up.
Yep.
Crossing over like a 1 pocket bank.
That's what he might have to do here. I think he has no choice but to play for a bank. But then, you know, on a bar box, the straight back banks are a lot easier.
Yeah, they turn over a little different.
Yeah.
He's got the angle.
Well, he bumped it on the wrong side. He needed to bump 8.
He's okay here.
Well,
He has to just barely nick the back of the 6 ball.
freeze under.
Freeze it to it.
It's still no bargain.
No, because Corey's going to kick out and just touch something.
Yeah, if he makes a good hit, he wins.
Yeah.
And I don't.
And even if Corey doesn't make a hit on it, he's in the same position, but with ball in hand.
Right.
What do you do?
Exactly. It's not like he can run out.
This is critical here.
I
I think he left him a cut on the 9.
I think that's even better, a better shot than if he throws on it and didn't break the 6 out, though. Because you want to put the pressure on where Corey feels like he has a tough shot. Maybe he misses, he sells out. Meanwhile, he feels like he's supposed to be stealing from here.
Mm-hmm.
But now you got to put a little bit of heat on him. Breaking that out was
Corey
the
can
best
see the whole ball.
They cut it in it cuts it in the opposite
Oh
corner.
my goodness.
See, now Niels has a shot. So Niels made a pretty good save.
Corey's not supposed to miss that ball.
No, I agree with you there.
No. This is one of those rare moments where Corey's been missing balls.
Yeah.
We
This
haven't
is a good
seen-
tape to watch.
Yeah, we haven't seen him do this all year.
Yeah, you're not gonna see this often. But you know what about Corey? He can miss balls and still win matches.
Oh, his opponent sometimes gets so scared of him, and just lets him have the match.
You know? And
As we're seeing, I mean, Niels is making mistakes right back.
yeah, he made a few crucial errors. He hit that one good.
When Niels plays straight pool, so good though.
Oh, look
Straight-
at this.
Look at this, table curve got him. Yeah, he don't like this at all. He didn't expect that.
He hit it pretty good.
Yeah, he did.
If that ball's over another 2 inches, he's had an easy shot on the 8.
He may not have a choice but to cut it. Just go for it.
Can he bank it back to his right shoulder? No. He has to cut it. There's no choice.
Play it off the ball. He may play it off the rail, off the ball.
That's a good shot.
That gives you a little more of the ball to cut.
Yep.
You don't have to wait for it. He really, really wants to hang this ball in the hole if he misses though.
Yeah.
You do not want to give Corey an open pocket for those balls down there. Low right?
Well, we'll see. Yeah. Oh, I missed the
Just
carom.
misses the carom. Look out.
The other tricky part
Sayonara.
is you have to play that carom shot, then you have to worry about the cue ball too.
Yeah.
It wasn't easy at all.
And you have to hit it with outside, low outside to get the ball to not grab and throw.
Yep. Which brings you real close to this corner pocket if you made it. You might have
Exactly.
scratched. Corey's he's just gonna run out. It's just easy. Roll up and shoot that 12. I think that's a 12. It's the only ball that even presents itself as a potential problem. See, now he'll play shape on the 9 and then shoot whatever down by the 8. That way it gives you perfect
Yeah.
shape on the 8. You can't get out of line.
You're working 2 positions that are away from it.
Yep.
Well, this looks like this is going to be it for this match.
Yep, this is a wrap. Straight in. Call the pocket. Call the pocket.
Patch it.
Oh.
Oh, Corey beats Niels Feijen 9-6.
Wow.
That was a great match.
Yeah, it was. They both had their moments. That pretty much does it for this match. It was a good match to watch.
That was a great match. I enjoyed having you.
Yep,
as a
good.
partner
Always
here
good
for
to commentate you, Sean, being one of my arch rivals and but friends as well.
Exactly.
So we can always get past that arch rivalry thing eventually.
You can purchase this match and other matches like this off whirlpool.com. Go online, check out what we have to offer. In the future, we're going to have players calling in and updating what we're doing on the road and what tournaments we're playing in. So our fans are going to be able to keep in touch with us from whirlpool.com.